Okay.
Is the Uber inflating commercial insurance rates? What's
Okay,
going on
this
here?
is exactly why. This is exactly why, Chris. I love what I do, and I love our audience members. I love my eagle-eyed drivers, and would see this. This is, if you guys want to blow shit up, okay, this is what you guys need to do. Okay, quickly. How long have I been talking about Uber's commercial insurance rates being completely inflated? And
about a year now?
About a year at least. And that line item may potentially include the booking fee or the marketplace fee, which is dynamic, which the driver does not get, which is charged to the rider. And I've been saying that how could a $50 and Uber, you know who you are on this one. You said, no, that line item is just commercial insurance and credit card processing. I'm like, okay, that's what you're saying. I take your word for it. But I always had suspicion that maybe it's not. Because how can a trip from going West Hollywood to Disneyland, which is a 30-mile trip, have a $50 commercial insurance tagged on it? I'm going like, no. The booking fee and the marketplace fee, it's different. It's called different things in different places, but it's one and all, which is dynamic, which is charged on each single trip when a rider is ordering a trip, is included in that line item. That's why your service fee looks very low. Okay. This driver, Catherine, if you're here, shout out to you from Virginia, said, Serge, this proves what you're saying. So this is from there. Now, homework to you all watching and watching later. Look at the asterisks on your receipt, the explanation of this now. Please look at it. Okay. Oh, she's here right there, Catherine. Thanks for the eagle eyes right there. Right there. And she was on a really wonderful behind the wheel. And she even color-coded for a dummy like me. There you go. Chris, they changed their wording. Look what it says now.
Of course they did.
Yeah. So, you know who you are there. What happened? What happened? Maybe it's not what you said it was? Okay. So, other expenses such as commercial auto insurance. This amount in the booking fee paid by the rider that helps cover operational expenses and government-mandated insurance, which Uber maintains on rideshare drivers' behalf. It does not reflect insurance expenses incurred on individual trips, but it goes toward overall insurance and operational expenses. So Catherine underlined it and color-coded it and broke it down. So booking fee. Didn't they say it wasn't a booking fee? It was 100% insurance and merchant fees? Yes, they did, Catherine.
Yep.
Number two, paid by the rider. Paid by the rider is code for it is not a cost for them because the customer is directly paying this cost. So it is not a cost for them doing business. Hello? Which plays into their funny accounting about business expenses. Their accountants are wacky. No kidding. No, they're not wacky, actually. They're pretty smart. And the green part is it does not reflect insurance expenses. What happened to all of it being insurance? What happened? Oh, are you guys insuring in-house now? Or have you been insuring in-house now and pocketing that, making another profit center and make the service fee look like only 20%? Not sure. So
I don't know. But
what?
I'm going to say one thing down below. It says Uber is not an insurer, insurance agent, or insurance broker.
Well, if you listen to the last conference call,
that doesn't mean anything because essentially that just means no. That doesn't mean that means about your personal insurance.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, that's a different story. So it's not about insurance for individual rides that drivers are giving, but about all their umbrella insurance policies, whether brick and mortar or sexual assault or death, or maybe even unemployment insurance for actual employees, and maybe their water and power bills, etc., etc. Give a hand to Catherine. See, this is our community right here. So now this is going to be a headache because what's this? Now I'm on my next trip. And this is the old one. This is the old one. She sent me an old one versus a new one. And look what the old one says, right? The old one. Oh, no, this is the new one. I said, send me a new one without this, without the old, so the side by side, the old one and the new one. This amount is the booking fee paid by the rider is the same as the one she highlighted. On the older version, Chris, it says this amount is the booking fee paid by the rider to help cover government mandated commercial insurance Uber maintains, blah, 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 blah. I am still saying that specifically in California, where Uber is crying that commercial insurance rates have gone through the ceiling, the booking fee or the marketplace fee charged to the rider is included in there. It's not just commercial insurance and credit card processing fee. Done.
Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
Done. But, again, I love our community because they reach out. Same thing. Last night, somebody said that they got a commercial insurance quote for themselves for the year at $4,000, which breaks down to about $11 a day. Yeah.
The whole year? That's pretty good.
The whole year. So $4,000 for commercial insurance breaks down to about $11 a day. And the reason why I break it down per day is because if you're looking at a commercial insurance policy, you're going out probably 4, 5, 6 times a week at least. So, if you're only going out 6 times, add a little bit, maybe 15.
I do figure $11. Oh, you took 4,000 divided by 365. That's how you got the 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, on a single trip, they're charging $11.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, it's absurd. So how does that make any sense? If you add up your trips that you've done throughout the day, how much are you spending? Or how much? I'm sorry. Not how much are you spending? How much is going to commercial insurance? How much is going to this booking fee? That's what I want to know. And
in California, it's up to $50 now.
The reality is, why can we not? Now, here's the problem. If they're saying that this is like, it says does not reflect individual trip, but goes towards overall insurance and operational expense.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
What does that mean? That means they're going to charge a profit for everything. They're going to have the AI figure out how they're going to make profit every single time.
So you're in like a basket in the wholesale retail kind of a thing. We'll buy at a wholesale and put the retail value on this single trip as a commercial.
No, that's saying we have our budget sheet. We have our expenses on this column. We need to make more than that. And all of you drivers are in the basket coming together, and we're going to do AI to figure out how we can be profitable. So
my thing is, you know, when Len wrote the first article that went viral and then was taken down, right? But last year sometime, right? And then it came back up 24 hours later. He was saying that the take rates have gone up to almost 40%. Uber said, no, take rates have been steady at 20%. Well, it's steady at 20%, Uber, because of this shenanigan, which I've been saying for a year.
Because they're saying external expenses. No, it's cost of doing business. Can I do that? Can I just start a business and then I'm going to put a product out there and then say, oh, wait, you have to also pay the external expenses. So the insurance for the place and all of that stuff, that's not stuff for me. But the bills and the insurance, that has to be in addition to the product cost. That's not how things work in the real world. That only works in Uber and Lyft land.
Not in the real world, bro. They're in their own world.
That's why I said Uber and Lyft land. So that's a real problem there.
Yeah, I mean, no, I know this is true in California. Yeah, it's expensive. But look, if you're doing black or TCP, it's worth it. You know what I mean? But anyway, so we'll talk. I mean, I don't know if we're still friends. I don't know if we're still friends, but I hope we are still friends. And so if this is happening in Virginia, please, by all means, I'm sure you have an older receipt that you've kept because we have told you to take screenshots of everything in the last 2.5 years. You have an old one. And if you see a change in language in that 3 or 4 asterisk line item, which is commercial insurance, please send it to me. I'll end your city.
This is what we got to do. Just digital simulations. Hey, get a friend, have them order an Uber ride, take the Uber ride, and then compare the trip receipts.
Yeah,
Send it to us.
Sure.
I think that would be a very interesting thing to see, especially after the fact. I'd like to see
absolutely. Yeah. Well, in California, I can do that in California. I'll do it. Actually, you know what? It's a good idea. Okay. Thanks. Just digital
Let's
solutions.
Do that. All right. Thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.